Thank you so very much. And yes, so I'd like any member who has been a sergeant, would you mind standing, please? Let's give these people an applause because they have been sergeants. And as my first ever sergeant session, mumble after so many years, look around and see who else has successfully avoided being a sergeant over so many years. So I just want to let you know. So thank you. And this session, the purpose of the sergeant session, as you can tell, this was written at 10:30 this morning, to learn about each other and to raise money. So the first thing I want you to do is get your wallets out. Get your wallets out, please. So please get your wallet out. And we want to mop up any spare cash you have today, because obviously we're going to miss next Monday. Next Monday is a public holiday. It's Easter Monday. So you've got to do double today, okay? So we want double the amount of donations for the Sunshine Box. And one of the things that when I went looking about for the purpose of the sergeant session was actually to learn about each other. So I'd now like to ask the people who are on the Rotary board, would you stand up please? Thank you. Would you stand up? Those people on the Rotary board who are here today, thank you. Look around. This is our Rotary Club of Wellington board. These are our leaders. And so everybody else at the table, please put money in to say thank you to them. So put money in to say thank you to them. That's the first thing. And obviously, one of the things I'd like to concentrate on today is it the truth, is it fair to all, but particularly to build goodwill and friendships, and will it be beneficial. So one of the things I'm studying at the moment is neuroscience, and one of the interesting things about neuroscience is it keeps developing. And I don't know if you know, but our brain is a mysterious and wonderful thing. You can get a feel-good factor by connecting socially, and that's what we're doing here today, by doing good, by volunteering, by giving generously, as I know you will today, because we want double the amount, getting positive feedback, moving your body, cycling, running, etc. And so if this works for me, we are going to do a little bit of movement. Let me just see if this will happen. I'm sure it will. And so what I'm going to ask you to do is to put your knife and fork down. And would you mind standing up? And would you mind mirroring somebody at your table? Do you think these people have rapport? We all have a mirror neuron. And that mirror neuron is the like me situation. And so we can create it just by doing this. All right, so match somebody at your table, please. All right. Do you think those people have rapport? Okay. All right. So it's like the like me situation. All right. So now what I'm going to ask you to do, because it is about getting that dopamine hit. Hold on. We'll get it right. The speakers. So what I'd like you to do first is to start by shrugging your shoulders. Shrug your shoulders, please. Shrug your shoulders. And as you shrug your shoulders, what I'm going to ask you to do, it will connect to this device any moment, yes? Yeah, you can roll on the floor. Here we go, right. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is shrug your shoulders, right? Right. Right. Shrug your shoulders. Ready? Ready. Shrug. Slice. Roll. Roll the opposite way. Fist. Backwards. Roll. Slice. Shoulders. Put your hips into it. Find somebody to dance with. Go on. everybody. Now, you know, that's a community activity, makes you feel good, and hopefully you've had a dopamine hit. And I don't know if you know, but when you're feeling good, when you have a dopamine hit, you give more. So open those wallets right now. I'm going to count to 10. Open those wallets and put more money in that sunshine box. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So please put more money in the sunshine box. Right. So the next thing we know is that feedback also gives us a dopamine hit. And I'm really into free legal drugs. I love free legal drugs. And positive feedback benefits the giver and the receiver. And one of the things we get out of our weekly Rotary meetings, I believe, as well as service for self, as well as the four-way test, as well as making friendships and fellowships, is we actually get appreciated. Recently, I've been one of the greeters, and just realizing how amazing the talent is in this room, the generosity of spirit, the things that people do. Is George here today? George Fairburn? Is he here? Oh, hello, George. Just thinking about all the years that George organised the transport for Denzel, behind the scenes, quietly, unobtrusively. The quiet things that people do on committees without any fuss or any bother. Quietly, kindly, and in a sense of service. And so what I'd like you to do is, just with one of the people you had rapport with around the table, I'd like you to just pair up, please. So please, if you're at a table with only 3, go to a table with 4. And what I'd like you to do is, just very quickly, is to say to that other person, I'd like to acknowledge you or appreciate you. There's a lot of research on the fact that if you get feedback for your character, your impact, your skills and your appearance, it actually fills your self-esteem cup. And one of the things you'll know, Professor Lord, Professor Winston, he said that children from the age of birth to 5 years old need 30 pieces of positive feedback an hour. So it's never too late to have a happy childhood. So please find a partner and tell them what you appreciate about them, their character, impact, skills or appearance. Go! Okay. Is that time enough? Yeah. Okay, so I'd like you to finish this exercise over fellowship time or afterwards. And I'm going to hand back now to Denise. Thank you.